Preacher here. This is a day in the life of a biker. And today I am riding out and we're gonna go to the Skeleton Crew run in Fremont. You know, I've heard a lot about the Skeleton Crew clubhouse out in Fremont. It's an older clubhouse. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm gonna get together and meet up with some of my club brothers from the Bay. And you know what? I believe it's going to be a good time. I know I hang out a lot at the Skeleton Crew runs out here in the valley. We've even hosted a couple of them at our clubhouse. And I love every one of them guys. And some of the guys from the Bay, they've come out and they've supported us. I know they have. We recently did a benefit for a brother who his daughter died giving birth to a baby, and they came out, the Bay Area Skeleton Crew came out and supported that. Oh man, I like to see those palm trees, you know. I thought that's kind of cool. It kind of goes all the way around the property. You probably can't see that on this. Anyway, you know, it means a lot to have a crew come from all that way to show support. So I'm going out to their run. I'm going to show some support, you know, as a member from my charter here in the valley. And then the guys from the Bay, they're going to join me, and it's going to be a good time. So I'm looking forward to see how this goes. Man, you know what? I had a great time out there. I got a chance to be able to get a tour of that clubhouse. One of the guys from the valley told me about some of the stuff. They shot a music video out there once. I got to meet some of the legends in their club, guys that have been around for 25 plus years, known all over the place, and they were hospitable. It was a great time. Victory in Jesus. And I'll tell you what though, on the way there, man, if you went down Niles Canyon, it was shut down, and at 5 o'clock they're shutting it down completely, and 680 was shut down to one lane also. So traffic in the Bay was a bear. But you know what? It was a good time at the run, as I expected it would be. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're gonna do what Preacher does. I want to share a little bit. So I want to share comfort and strength. 2 Thessalonians 2, 16 and 17. May our Lord Jesus Christ himself and God our Father, who loved us by his grace, give us eternal encouragement and hope encourage your hearts, and strength in every good deed and word. When Paul wrote this letter to the church in Thessalonica, he was deeply concerned about persecution they were bound to face. Paul never sugarcoated true Christian discipleship. Above all, he wanted Christians to be willing to endure affliction for Christ's sake. This prayer reveals a fatherly concern, prayed from his heart for the congregation because he could not always be with them. He prayed for God to comfort them and give them strength. These promises are meant for all God's children, and we can draw near to God and ask Him to comfort us and give us strength. You know, we're not promised a smooth time here on earth. We're not promised a perfect time here on earth. So many times when people need prayer, we need to pray that God gives them comfort and strength, and to let them know that He is with them through the rough times they're going through. And sometimes we want to be like, no, God, just give them good times. But we need to pray that they have that comfort and strength, because sometimes God's will is for them to go through that for one reason or another, and to learn to trust Him. Anyway, give me a victory in Jesus in the comments. Keep it shiny side up, and be blessed.